Hi there. Hope you're doing well today. My name is Nick Brown from Sacramento originally, but I've been in Los Angeles for about 6 years now. I'm applying to your program because I know it'll be an incredible opportunity, not just for me personally and professionally, but also for you because I'm really good at what I do, and what I do is kind of everything. Now, through middle, high school, and college, I was in the competitive classical and jazz choir circuits. This is where I built up a lot of my foundations, such as vocal technique, music theory, learning 9-part dissonant harmonies, all that good stuff. But it wasn't really until high school when I started focusing on songwriting as a craft. Now, I'll save you the whole traumatic backstory, but safe to say that high school wasn't very fun. I almost didn't make it out. But it was around this time when a buddy of mine played Ed Sheeran's A-Team for the first time, and as cheesy as it is to say, that it saved my life. That was the first time I realized that you can take your pain and your sadness and your hurt and actually turn it into something beautiful, something that can make somebody else's day in a whole other country a little less shitty. That sent me down a very long rabbit hole of Ed Sheeran's entire discography, and on the other end of that, I realized that's what I want to do with my life, make really good songs. So I started writing really bad songs at first. I had a vocal coach who was helping me with some of the more advanced jazz choir stuff, and he was a songwriter himself, so he started helping me with that, workshopping some songs, and eventually showed me something called Vocalize You. I could go on and on and on for hours about Vocalize You, so I'll just give you the clip notes. Basically, every year, a bunch of industry professionals get together and teach a bunch of master classes on whatever it is that they're good at. Whether it's songwriting, production, A&R, choreography, management, just about every chunk of the industry has at least one class that you can take. There's also the nightly concerts put on by a professional band, the one-on-one mentorship sessions, the free studio time with working producers, and a whole bunch of other really cool stuff. I got a chance to attend back in 2018 as a student, got brought back in 2019 as an intern, got brought on as full staff in 21, and since 2024, I've been working on the admin team, assisting the co-owners with execution, coordination, logistics, basically whatever they need. But anyways, back to music. I've been writing for about 10 years now. I would consider myself in the acoustic pop dominant with a light dash of folk and blues thrown in there for good measure. Very lyric forward, focus on lyrics and melodies. A lot of my material comes from lived experience as well. In terms of sonics and visual references, I would say somewhere between Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes, and like a Cam Whitcomb. Honestly, if you have the chance to look at my song submissions, I would recommend that, because I'm a lot better at singing than I am at talking. But all this talking just to say that I'm really good at what I do, and what I do is whatever needs to get done. If you need a songwriter or a vocalist on call, I gotcha. If you need a stagehand or a runner backstage making sure cables are where they need to be and wrangling people, I'm your guy. Hell, if you just need an intern to grab you a cup of coffee, I was a barista for 2 years. Do you want a cappuccino or a latte? I will do whatever needs to be done to get it done, because this matters. A lot of friends and family view music as a hobby or as a job. I don't. Music is the reason I'm still here. I feel like I owe my life to music, and it's important. Warner is important. This opportunity is important, and I'm not gonna let it go without giving it everything I got. So, thank you for letting me talk your ear off for a few minutes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you soon.